Hi guys, Tammy here from Formflex Compound. I am just coming on here to show you a thrifted item. Brett actually took these out of a home that he was remodeling, but you can find these all the time at the Goodwill. All the thrift stores have them. Most garage sales have them.
Mm-hmm.
They're those lights that mostly people put in their bathroom that hung over the top. Well, I have a couple of ideas here with my Formflex castings. One is I'll turn the cup around and you can either use this. I've got one going one way and one going the other way right now, and I actually need a little wrenched on screw, the screw on the back that I took off. You could use this and re-put candles in it, or put lights back in it, and here's your candle cups or your globe cups, and you could use it this way instead of, most of the time in the bathroom they're shining down, but you could use it that way. You could shine it down over your bed and use it this way, but a nice little reading light or something, or if you have a bar area or a fireplace, or even if you just want to do
down
it
just a little bit, they can
this way like that, and use two candles in it, or take this thing completely out, make this flat, your light fixture piece, and you can just cut that out and make a flat round surface on top and set a candle on it. There's just so many options with these. So what I'm gonna do is basically, I like old world in my home. In my family room is where I use it. And this is a Formflex casting. I've showed this. This is what I made the water fountain out of. But this one here is, this is how easy it is to take apart. There'll be two holes here left because here was the mounting screw for the back. This is the back of them, and this is the part that you put onto your wall. And so these screws go up, and there's usually little knobs here. But this particular one, I know for sure that I am not going to use it. I'm going to use it as a sconce, okay? And I'm going to use it like this. And all I've done, these were gold, and I think gold or silver, and I just sprayed some of the flat white on it to prime it with. You can use any kind of sealer that you want. There's a lot of great ones in, so there's Dixie Belle has one. There's all kinds, whatever you have, whatever you feel comfortable, whatever paint you're using, it doesn't matter. So I took this backing, the silver backing off here, okay? And basically what I'm gonna do is I just want to untangle the wires and take this out. Now don't, remember, you want to see, you want to just get me a pair of scissors and I'll cut these wires, okay? And this is held on with screw and nuts. Don't get rid of any of that. The only thing, here it will work, I think. These are pruners, but they should cut this. Well, there, okay. You can put them back, here you go, yeah. So don't get rid of these pieces. You want to be sure that you keep them. There's your ground wire, there's your wires. I don't know, I think I'm an electrician. I hook up any lamp at my house, which is probably not a good thing. But keep this, because there's a lot of other things. I already have something in mind for this, kind of for a Halloween sconce. But you could also take and put a mirror behind here, because mirror reflects light really good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this casting and I'm going to try and manipulate this, and I'm going to cut her off right here. And then I'm going to use this piece. If you watched the video right before this, we had just glued this on in that particular video. And I'll put some kind of I had like a bead or something here that I'll paint, and maybe a pearl, maybe make this look like metal or whatever. And then I have other castings done that I might use around it, and I forgot to grab those. They're these pieces, because I want it to look kind of, like I said, old world, and there's viney things. So I could use some vines up around the top up here. They're just, I don't even know what mold these are off of. I think they're off of some flower mold or something, and I just did some stems because I want it to look viney. This is the finish that I'm going for. This is the bottom part of a cloche mold, and I was going to use this for something else, but this is the finish that I want. So I just put a gray underneath, and then Mineral is the chalk paint by Waverly. And then I'll dry brush it and all that. And I probably will add some texture, some, what do you call it, baking soda in my paint. So the only thing that I'm going to warn you about is that you got to make sure how much room you have back here where once you put this on, if you're going to use it as a candle cup. I don't have these screwed in really well. Then you can take anything like this one here, I thought would be good because I want to cover that hole down there. I will be putting another piece. Can you see this in the camera? Another piece of this.
Scoot it up. Yeah, there you go.
On the bottom here, and then maybe some branches on around. But I mean, what a really fun sconce. Or like I said, if you wanted to do this in a different theme, Halloween, Christmas, find yourself a mirror. Mirror always reflects light. Anytime you're going to use candles or lighting of some sort, if you can incorporate some type of mirror, it's amazing how much difference a mirror can make. So I think what I'm going to do is, since I'm so kind of bent on using these particular castings, can you see this, Amber? Can you make sure that I'm standing?
Yep.
Okay, so I know that I'm going to have to leave part of her hand in there, but I'm going to go ahead and hopefully I'll be able to camouflage that part of her hand. And then I'm just going to try and manipulate as much as I can around that molding. Boy, we really have a shadow because I can't really see. Okay, so I'm going to cut that one off. And I just did a video that was really good for basics about form flex. And that kind of goes along with it. But you guys just imagine the possibilities with something like this for so little money. Am I going to get rid of her? No, I'm going to keep her. I'll find something else. Even though she's handless, I can maybe cover that up or put, you know, Christmas is coming. Maybe she needs holly and she'll be underneath something. Okay, so now I have kind of how that's going to go. And then I kind of will bring these up here and then manipulate and push this. This is one that is a very, very dense mold. It's very thick. But I still think that once I get my stuff glued in place, I can still manipulate and push on this mold and get her feet, this casting, and keep her feet within this parameter, okay? And then, like I said, maybe some leaves. I don't even know if I'm going to do... Maybe scoot it back down
just a little bit now.
I don't know if I'm going to do anything extra along here. I like the looks of this. Just kind of plan out what your project, what you want it to look like. But what an inexpensive, great gift ideal. It will go with anything. Then as far as it will go with any interior is you can make it your theme, okay? Then for the candle cup, what I'm going to do is I did just show this mold here, and I just wanted a little tiny bit right here, okay? So I made all the castings, and I'm going to put one on the bottom that will come this way. Then I'm going to put one on the top up here, and then she's going to kind of go here in the center, okay? So can you see that in there?
Yep.
Okay, so that like that, and really what I was thinking is up along this edge, I don't want to see something. That's where I may use my branches. I'm not quite sure yet how it's going to come together. I just kind of noticed now, I was making these and I thought I could go to this second line. I thought I was right here is where I thought I was going to be. These may be a smidge too long and I might have to cut them back. If I can just manipulate it enough by maybe doing opposites here, that will give me enough room, and then I won't have to cut anything down. And same goes for her head, you know, instead of doing one center on. But I might overlap them a little bit too. I'm not really sure. but I think I made like 16 or something of these kind of when I measured it. And I don't know, I just got making these and I thought, well, if nothing else, I'll find another use for them.
Exactly.
Yeah. But you could also put some trims around here, like that. I mean, how pretty would that be going around the cup down here? So you can take this project as far as you want. But my whole point in this was to show you how you can turn something. You guys, I know, I've even seen these dumb things in free boxes at garage sales. Nobody wants them. So run to your thrift store, hurry up and get them. The cups alone are worth the money because there's so much that you can do with these.
Yep.
Yeah, so I always tell Brett, I go, if you take any of these out of anybody's house,
I want them.
Yeah, I want them. Don't, he throws everything out and it just kills me. He won't even let me look in the back of his truck because I'm a junk puller. So I don't even have to go to the thrift store. So anyway, that's what I would have here to show you. I hope that you'll give this a try, and I hope that it gives you some inspiration to kind of think, maybe this is something different. Instead of always doing a sign or something like that, here's a piece that's really useful, be beautiful. This would be beautiful in a dining room, in a bathroom. You know, I thought first maybe I'd do it for my bathroom, and then I thought, heck no, I'll put it in my family room. Where I'm going to put it on the wall, I have no idea. I have so much stuff that I need to get rid of, but I love my stuff. So, but a kitchen on the side of your cupboards there or by your sink, there's just so much you could do with it. So anyway,
you could put it outside if you wanted to.
Yeah, you could put it outside. Put one of those those new light bulbs that you plug in and you charge. You wouldn't have to have this wired, so you can put it anywhere in your home and still put a light back in it. Okay, and they're on remote controls. They're on Amazon. And you don't have to wire it. You don't have to wire it at all. So if you want it in your bathroom as a night light, you could put it in there, charge the bulb, you don't have to do, it's so simple, you guys. It's just a dimmer, like a remote control, and you can turn it on for so many hours and turn it off. No batteries.
So they have a timer?
They have a timer, and then they have a charger, and they change colors and all that. And that's the benefit if you leave this piece in, because you could do the light bulb. You could just screw the light bulb in. And that was, most of the time I take these out right away because I use these for cups. But this time I thought, nah, I'm going to leave them in until I really decide what I want to do with this. But like I said, you can even put a candle inside there. So I'm just here to give you some inspiration. I'm excited about this project. Please, if you try this, let me know. And I did post a post. If anybody's interested in what I asked about, would you be interested in a challenge, probably trying to use castings in a different way, let me know. If there's enough interest, maybe we'll do some kind of challenge. And those are always so fun. The last one that won, man, somebody that did their whole robot,
Roomba.
vacuum cleaner. And if you don't belong to our group page, you can go on there. It's a private group, so we have to approve your post, but we try to keep that so that it's strictly stuff made with Formflex and that type of stuff, where you can share all of your projects. I'm not kidding. I get so excited to see what other people make. So, and if you also know anybody that might enjoy this, please be sure and sprinkle it out. Get inspired. I know it's just kind of, I don't know what it is. I've heard a lot of crafters say that they just feel like they're not on right now. I think it's the time of year. I don't know.
So too.
And it's like, I gotta find something that really, really excites me. And I think this might be the piece that will do it. So I will see you next time. I hope that you enjoyed this. And please give a like or something. That helps our algorithms. And I think everybody's kind of struggling right now with FB. So, all right. Thank you so much for watching.